Hello, I'm Andy, and today I'll be ranking the sauropods in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And yeah, I absolutely love sauropods in real life and in most medias. But Jurassic World Evolution 2, I feel like they haven't gotten the care they need. They've gotten better over time, and like better sauropods coming out for DLCs. But yeah, I just want to rank all of them because I really like sauropods and I like Jurassic World Evolution 2. So first on the list is actually the variant version of the Brachiosaurus. Now, I like the normal Brachie a lot too, but I also really like the variant Brachie. I really like the skin from Jurassic Park 3. I'm glad it got added to the base game. And of course, now you can like customize the Jurassic Park 3 version. So yeah, I'm just a big fan of the Brachiosaurus in general. So I'm gonna put the variant version in S tier. I really like it. The Amargasaurus, I think this was the first new creature revealed for Jurassic World Ocean 2. That I might be wrong. Seal Fights might have been first, but anyway, I really like the Amargasaurus. I like how it brings, it's apart from, like, it brings like the size difference for the sauropods. Not every sauropod was huge, and I really like that about the Amargasaurus. Of course, I like the spikes or spines on the neck of the Amargasaurus. It makes it really different, and I think it's just a really cute model for the Amargasaurus. Especially since I played a lot of Ark Survival Evolved. In that game, the Amargasaurus is not cute at all. So I like how Jurassic World Evolution 2 made the Amargasaurus really cute. I love using it for petting Susia. I'll probably put it A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier, but it's high A tier. I think it's fine. Apatosaurus. Whoops, my screen. Apatosaurus. I like Apatosaurus a lot. I know a lot of people say it's like a very basic sauropod, but I don't know. I kind of like it's like the staple of sauropods in my opinion. It is before Jurassic Park came out. Like Apatosaurus was the most popular sauropod. Up till then, I think actually Apatosaurus and Diplodocus were both popular before Jurassic Park. But yeah, of course now Brachiosaurus takes that like name of the most popular sauropod. But I don't know, I still like Apatosaurus. I just generally like it. I think it's a nice model. I find it very cute as well. I love making like valley exhibits with the like Apatosaurus like from Jurassic World. So yeah, I do wish it had better skins. So the skins on the Apatosaurus are lackluster. So yeah, I'll put it B tier. I don't think I can quite put it A tier, but B tier is fine. Diplodocus. I have a lot of nostalgia for Diplodocus. Of course, from the Walking with Dinosaurs episode 2. I think it's like Walking with Giants. But if you've seen Walking with Dinosaurs, you know what episode I'm talking about. Just with the Diplodocus, and this is like straight from the like documentary, straight from Walking with Dinosaurs, and I love it. To the design it calls. So yeah, that I'm a big fan of Diplodocus in this game. But once again, I do wish it had better skins. I think it has better skins than the Apatosaurus, but in general, I don't think. Actually, I'll put it above the Apatosaurus. Yeah, I think it has better skins than the Apatosaurus, and I don't know, I like the model a lot. So yeah, Allosaurus. Allosaurus is gonna be one of my favorite sauropods to come to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Actually, I didn't know what Allosaurus was, or that even existed before Jurassic World Evolution 2. So I'm glad I got introduced to it, and I really like the model. It's like a mix between, like all the tall sauropods like Dreadnoughtus, at least the normal version of Dreadnoughtus, Brachiosaurus, and the Mamenchisaurus. They all look like the same, but I love how the Allosaurus changes it up. It's a very tall sauropod, but it's also a very bulky sauropod. And of course, I think it has like osteoderm plates on its back. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but it makes it look cool. And also, similar to the Amargasaurus, has spines on its neck. I think the Allosaurus is just a very cool dinosaur in general. So yeah, I'm gonna put it above the Brachii in S tier. Yeah. Oh, Camarasaurus. And when Jurassic World Ocean 1 was the first game, or the only Jurassic World Ocean game, Camarasaurus was like just really unique, as it wasn't a tall giant like the Mamenchisaurus and Brachiosaurus, but it wasn't like vertical like the Diplodocus and the Apatosaurus. So it's in like that middle ground, and I honestly don't really know where to put it. I think its skins are pretty good. The only thing is I'm not a huge fan of the Camarasaurus. I think it's a fine creature. I usually use it for like savannah exhibits, and like pretend it's like a giraffe or even elephant sometimes. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I just don't really know where to put it. It's a very fine sauropod. I do think it has better skins than Apatosaurus, but I'm not sure if I like it better than Apatosaurus. And I'll put it probably here. I do think I like Apatosaurus a little bit better than Camarasaurus. Mamenchisaurus. I feel kind of bad, but I'm gonna put Mamenchisaurus in C tier. I just don't like the Mamenchisaurus too much. I think it's, again, a fine creature. It just doesn't really do anything for me. I don't see, when like Jurassic World Ocean 1 first came out, the only two large sauropods were Brachiosaurus and Mamenchisaurus. and like I just couldn't see myself choosing Mamenchisaurus over Brachiosaurus, and now especially with the variant version of the Brachiosaurus, I don't see like why I would choose the Mamenchisaurus. Mamenchisaurus again is fine, but yeah, I don't know why I would choose him. I mean, that feels a bit mean, but I know I'm just not a big fan of the Mamenchi. I wish it had its Jurassic Park: The Lost World skin in the game. I think that'd be really cool, and maybe it'd be B tier if it did, but as of right now, I'm gonna have to put Mamenchi in C tier. Nigersaurus. Okay, or Nigersaurus. I like Nigersaurus. I like making exhibits of them based off the Walking with Dinosaur, like, episode. I like pretending they're like baby Diplodocuses and making exhibits like the baby Diplodocus had in the Walking with Dinosaur episode, making a very lush forest with like waters and like bushes and stuff. So yeah, I like using them as like baby Diplodocuses, and their skins are also really nice. I'm gonna put them here. I'm not sure how many people like the Nigersaurus. I'm a big fan of the Nigersaurus. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in A tier. I think he's really cool, and I think you can make unique exhibits with them. Dreadnoughtus, the normal Dreadnoughtus. I'm gonna put him in F tier. I'm not sure if that's gonna be like how many people agree with that, but I'm just not a fan of the Dreadnoughtus. It doesn't look like a Dreadnoughtus to me. Like I imagine Dreadnoughtus to be like huge and bulky, and this Dreadnoughtus is just weird looking. It honestly just looks like a Brachiosaurus with a different head. Like it's not a very like unique model. I'm not sure. It might be accurate. I don't know. It doesn't look accurate though. Like I've seen pictures of Dreadnoughtus. That's not how Dreadnoughtus looks. So yeah, I absolutely don't like Dreadnoughtus in this game. I think it's a very boring model. So yeah, and its skins I think are also bad. I don't think any of them are good. Maybe I haven't used the normal version in a long time, so I don't know. And then we have probably the biggest glow up in Jurassic World Evolution 2 history, or at least second biggest actually, since Ankylodocus. Like the blow up for Ankylodocus was probably bigger, but I like the Dreadnoughtus variant a lot. It is definitely S tier for me. I'll probably put it first in S tier. I think the variant Dreadnoughtus is everything I want a sauropod to be. Really, it's huge, it's bulky, it looks strong, it looks menacing, and the skins on it are amazing. They're really good. They're probably the best skins for sauropods in the game. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put the Dreadnoughtus variant there. It's just like, it's what I imagine a sauropod should look like. And it also reminds you of the Argentinosaurus from the Walking with Dinosaurs, like thing with Nigel Marvin. So yeah, and also I didn't realize this until like I had already finished the tier list. I forgot to include Ankylodocus. That's because I don't have Ankylodocus. So I just have this. Like luckily, I actually added 2 pictures of the Dreadnoughtus variant. So I'm just gonna pretend this is Ankylodocus. So for Ankylodocus, like pretend. I actually don't know where I can really put it. I only know it from the trailer because I don't have it. But from the trailer, it looks really cool. My favorite dinosaur of all time is Ankylosaurus, and my favorite species of dinosaurs are sauropods. So it's like a mix of my favorite creatures. So yeah, I'll probably put it low B tier, maybe. Yeah. I mean, if I had used, I'll probably put it above Camarasaurus. If I use Ankylodocus more, maybe it'll go up, or maybe it'll go down, actually. But yeah, I will say Ankylodocus not being able to fight back is ridiculous, though. Actually, any sauropod not being able to fight back is ridiculous. I think for Jurassic World Evolution 3, they should definitely change that, but yeah. And finally, but not least, you can't see her head, but it's the Brachiosaurus. The classic Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park, from Jurassic World Evolution 1. And yeah, I like the Brachiosaurus. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I like the Brachiosaurus. It was my favorite sauropod in Jurassic World Evolution 1. And it's still one of my favorite in Jurassic World Evolution 2. So yeah, I'll probably put the normal Brachie probably above the Brachie variant. I think I could switch these two any day, but I don't know. I like this probably not even more. I don't know. I think they're just very the same. They're not too different. The really difference between these guys are their coloring patterns. But no, I love the Brachie. I love the calls it makes. I love how iconic it looks. I love that the Brachie looks big and massive. So yeah, I'm going to put the Brachie right there. So yeah, that is my list of my favorite sauropods in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Oh, and share what is your favorite sauropod in Jurassic World Evolution 2. So yeah, and if you could add a sauropod to Jurassic World Evolution 2, who would you add? Me personally, I would add Argentinosaurus. That was a favorite growing up, and it's really huge. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.